but it depends on.
Okay, then I really will stop. Justice Jackson's example of the Santa in the mall who doesn't want his picture taken with black children. So if there's a black Santa at the other end of the mall and he doesn't want to have his picture taken with a child who's dressed up in a Ku Klux Klan outfit, that black Santa has to do that?
No, because Ku Klux Klan outfits are not protected characteristics under public accommodation laws.
And presumably that would be the same Ku Klux Klan outfit, regardless whether the child was black or white or any other characteristic.
Yeah, you do see a lot of black children in Ku Klux Klan outfits, right? All the time. Suppose that
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that all right?
Sure.
I have one, I hope, easy question for you, and then a more difficult question. So, as I understand your argument, the kind of you can say anything you want as long as you say it to everybody, or not say anything you want as long as you don't say it to anybody. So, gay couple walks in to Ms. Smith's office and says, "We want a quote from Obergefell," and she says, "I don't do that." That's okay with you, yes?
Yes.
Because she doesn't do it for anybody. Yeah?
Correct.
Okay. Gay couple walks in and says, this is the harder one, all right? Gay couple walks in and says, I'd like the standard website, everything's standard, the kind of website we were talking about before, but I want something in addition to that. I want on the home page, the website to say, "God blesses this union," all right? And Ms. Smith says, that's a problem, Ms. Smith says. And the gay couple says, well, you would say that if we were an opposite-sex couple, right? And she says, I would say that if you were an opposite-sex couple. And the gay couple says, well, what's the big deal then? I don't know. I think that kind of is different. So I'm wondering whether you think it's different.
Well, I think it's different in part because it implicates the very compelling free exercise concerns of the vendor, which aren't present in this case, right? This is just a speech.
Possible. I get the idea that there's a kind of religious element to it. And I wish I could think of one that didn't have that component, because I feel like there's something else going on there as well, that it is a statement of opinion about the nature of this marriage, which, in my earlier hypotheticals, I took care to remove. But now there's a kind of statement of opinion about the nature of this marriage. And unlike the kind of our story things, which is like, obviously, it's their story, it's not the designer's story, unlike that, it feels a little bit to me as though it could be a kind of third person saying God blesses this union. And who would the third person be other than the person who's put the whole websites together? So I have difficulty with that hypothetical, and I'm wondering what you think about it.
So I agree, Justice Kagan. And I think, imagine a statement that says something along the lines of, there's a dating website that meets people, and then the people that they connect through that says, this is a wonderful marriage that we support. No religion, right? And then where you have that direct speech, it does get a little trickier. But what I would say is, this is, the default rule would still apply, even though that is an edge case, I agree, because the question is, what services does the company choose to provide? And if it chooses to provide that service to some, now here it's, it may be that looking at the service is, well, I evaluate your marriage and I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and assume you don't want the thumbs down on the website, so if you get a thumbs up, you get on the website. So that's a fact question. I think that would be hard. But if it was a statement that was made solely based on the status of the person seeking the website, in other words, thumbs up for all opposite-sex couples, thumbs down for same-sex couples, then it's an easier question.